Hello friends, SentinalhMC here, and welcome back to our Applied Energistics tutorial series. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the Spatial IO system. This is a very complex system and probably the most expensive system in Applied Energistics. This is real endgame stuff. I know almost nothing about the spatial system, and so to help us out, we got Shiva. Say hi.
Hello.
There he is over there, setting stuff up. So basically, the Spatial IO system allows you to store buildings. It allows you to store blocks in-game. So you can set something up and then save it to a disk and then boot it up later.
Yeah, just heads up, some mod things will not work with it.
Right, of course. So, yeah. So, to use the spatial system, you're going to need a couple of things. The first thing you're going to need is you're going to need, obviously, the spatial storage cells. These are the special cells that you use to store the spatial data. You're going to need the spatial pylons, which are all of these cool things that you have to use to set up the area in which the spatial system will be searching for blocks. And the spatial I/O port, which is how you interact with it all. There's a GUI in it. That's where you put the cells, and then that's how it saves the stuff. So let's go through these. There's 3 cells. The 2 cubed spatial storage cell, the 16 cubed, and the 128 cubed.
Yeah.
To make each of those, you're going to need to make the spatial component of that size. So starting from the smallest to the largest, to make a 2 cubed spatial component, you're going to need 4 Fluix pearls, 4 glowstone dust, and an engineering processor. Then, to craft the 16 cube component, you're going to need an engineering processor, 4 of the 2 cube components, and 4 of the glowstone dust. This is how it adds up and gets more expensive. To make the 128 cube spatial component, you're going to need the engineering processor, 4 of the 16 cube components, and 4 glowstone dust, so exponentially more expensive. Once you have those things, you can make the cell of that size. And they're all the same recipe, essentially. To make the 2 cubed storage cell, you need to take your 2 cubed spatial component, put it in the center, place 3 redstone around it, put 2 quartz glass in it, and 3 iron ingots. That'll get you the 2 cubed spatial storage cell. And then the 16 cubed is the same recipe with just the 16 cubed component in it, and the 128 is the same with just the 128 cubed component in it. Once you have the cell, you'll need to make some pylons. You're going to need a lot of pylons. Anyway, to craft these pylons, it makes it 1 block at a time. You're going to need a Fluix crystal. It doesn't have to be pure, but you're probably going to end up using pure at this point. You probably have a lot of production going. 2 Fluix dust, 2 ME glass cables, and 4 quartz glass. And you'll need to make all kinds of these things. Then you're going to need 1 spatial I/O port, and that is crafted with the regular ME I/O port, an engineering processor, 2 iron ingots, 2 ME glass cables, and 3 pieces of standard glass. So, Shiva, let's start talking about this.
Okay, first let's start how to set the pylons. First, it should be noted that every pylon, no matter how long, requires channels. As you can see here, I have 4 lines of them, and each one of them takes 1 channel. I have a smart cable indicating it right here.
Okay, so that's a lot of channels.
Yes. And also, we see how it's not connected to the smart cable here?
Yeah.
The mod does not recognize it as a pylon until you put 2 down.
Oh.
See, now it's connected and everything.
Okay, that's good to know.
So if I break it, it's not recognizing it.
Got
It's a multi-block form.
Got it.
Now, if you can see here, I have a simple pylon setup, and it must be noted that it can do rectangles and everything, but any odd shapes, like if you try to do a circle, it will not work.
Right.
You have to set the pylons in a way, because basically the pylons denote the exact size of how big the world is in the storage cell you're gonna do. So if you do like a 4x4 pylon setup, that's how big it's gonna be.
Right. So it has to be squares.
Either squares or rectangles.
Yeah, it has to be a cuboid of some description.
Yeah.
Ooh, they just lit up.
Now, yeah, right now it's turning them on and breaking this.
Okey-doke.
So if you were to step inside there in the house, I can tell. I'm going to show you what happens when you.
Well, let's talk about
so
these.
basically,
They just turn purple. So what does that mean?
yeah, that means they have connected to the system and they're ready to go, in more or less.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean you're fully set up. You can easily overwork the system, and plus, if you do something like this, let me get the thing. Do this. Oops. If you do something like that, where it's like a pylon and then bubbles off. But if you do something like this, what I'm doing here, the more lines of pylons, the more efficient it'll be in energy.
Right.
So if I were to put these two down, they probably will override the system in a way, because they're pushing the channel limits.
So basically, it's a trade-off between the cost to make the pylons and the amount of energy you want to pump into it.
Yeah.
Now, you used to have 4 columns up here. How come we only got 3 now?
Oh, because I was kind of messing up the setup.
Okay.
Because it may have a computer, but these blocks only do note like 8
Right.
channels.
So basically, all you need are these corner towers, but if you add more on the sides, you'll get more efficiency.
If you were to basically do a massive cube or rectangle of just
like a
pylons
big
spaced
frame,
out,
like a big cube frame.
yeah, then you pretty much minimize your power to like I'm not sure how efficient it'll be, but in here, if you were to read it in the Spatial IO port, it tells you the efficiency, which is right now at 75. And with that, and you see before with the 4 pylons, it was like 3 million RF. Now it's like at 12.
Right.
It's missing that 1 pylon.
Got it.
So once you got everything set up, you put a redstone single. You either use a redstone single or just put a button on the Spatial IO and watch it.
Push it.
And click it.
Nothing happens.
And maybe it still needs those. Hang on.
No, it's because you don't have the storage cell in the right side of the thing.
Oh. I thought
so you put the cell on the left side. And then you
left
press
side
the button, and then it saves it. Now, it also saved all of the cows.
All the cows, all the farms. It may mess up doors and trapdoors. That's the only thing I'll say.
Right, because when doors and stuff. But what about redstone lines? Like lines of redstone dust and stuff.
I'm not putting it in there, but let's bring it back. And you can do the same to bring it back. And all the cows are there. They're not dead. They didn't lose any health.
Hi, cows.
Let's see, lines of redstone.
Yeah, put some redstone dust on that cobblestone there, and we'll see if it sticks around.
Yeah.
There we go. This will be useful for some people.
And as you can see, if you see this darker cell, it's actually draining the battery, even though we're using creative chargers.
Right. Let's talk about why there's a giant cube of dense energy cells here.
Basically, the way the system works, it works off of like a capacitor kind of system, where basically you need a capacitor ping or for the work properly, even creative.
Right. So when you go into the Spatial IO, and it tells you how much power it requires, you need to be able to supply that much power through enough of these.
Yes.
Each one of these is storing 3.2 MRF, and you need 12.2 MRF. Well, how come we have so many? According to that, we only need 4 of them.
It's best to have. Actually, it's telling you how many there is total. I think. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but that's basically.
Put it back. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I think it's telling me how much is in the entire cube. Break it over. Yeah, it doesn't go down as partially, but that's probably what's happening here.
Yeah.
Let's test it out.
Oops.
Yeah, because each one is only storing... No, it's 3.2. Oh, well. Basically, you need a lot of these things.
Yeah. So let's hit it again. Do the redstone test.
All right.
Redstone stayed.
Goodbye.
It didn't drop because if it didn't stay, it would probably just popped up and be seen on the key on the ground.
Well, bring it back. So you always put the cell back on the left side, yeah?
Yes. Nice. You're gonna have a system automatically do that, or if you want, we can. If I were to build a quick little pylon area over there, or somewhere else, we can actually move this to a different area.
Yes, let's do this
easily.
Wait. What happens if there's a player inside when it goes off?
Go ahead.
You want me?
You're just a guinea pig.
You want me to stand in here?
Yep.
Is it gonna be bad? Oh.
You okay?
It says it's downloading terrain. Shiva, what's going on?
Give it
Oh, it's all black, Shiva.
Yes, that's the Spatial IO dimension.
It's a dimensions. Now I'm inside the system.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a bit existential. This is crazy. Let's...
Yeah, try sleeping in the bed.
No, it exploded, Sheaves.
Yes, just like in
Didn't tell me it would explode. Shiva, bring me back, Shiva. It's burning down and there's a hole in the floor. The house is burning down, Shiva. Shiva, bring me back. This is frightening. That was a very I didn't know beds exploded in the nether. That's a frightening thing, Shoes.
Yeah, beds explode in the nether, beds explode
but I know
here.
I was standing on the blackness.
Yeah, you can stand in the blackness fine. It's basically you can basically do this without building a house there. You easily set up a world.
So it's not a void.
No. Goodbye. The cows are burning to death.
Yes, everything's burning down, Shiva. All right, that's Do we have the we have the non-flaming version of the house stored in there?
No.
All right. Well, save it again. Let's show how we can bring it over somewhere else. Or at least, yeah, let's do it. Hit it. All right. So basically, the way that this works is that what you do with it is you would save a structure or a building or whatever, like maybe your entire base. There's some cooked beef over here. Maybe there's another. Maybe your entire base, or actually there's a maximum. So when it says 128 cubed, what does that mean exactly?
128 by 128 by 128 blocks.
Okay. So that's pretty big. That'd take a lot of spatial pylons, but you could almost
and a lot of energy.
You could almost save your entire base. So you could move it.
Yes, and also you could put teleport. If you were to basically teleport yourself while in it, and you had like a way to teleport back, you can easily do that and just throw away the spell, and the dimension will be permanently there that only you can access.
Wait, what?
So basically, if I had like a gateway, or the mystic books that let you teleport and create worlds, you could use those to easily create a dimension that you basically made right in front of yourself.
Oh, you're saying that if you can put some sort of a teleporter inside of the Spatial IO dimension...
No, if you were to put a teleporter outside and then build...
That teleports into it.
Yeah. No, actually, first you need to actually go with it, and then...
Oh.
Then you can take out this there and just throw it away or something.
Interesting.
It'll be permanent.
So let's teleport this house somewhere else.
Okay, let's go over to where your immersive engineering is. If there's
How are we going to do it that far away?
Easy. Just build a new pylon setup.
Okay. Well, actually, couldn't we use the quantum ring?
No.
Okay, you can't use quantum ring for this?
I mean, you could use it to push the cell around, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Yeah, I got the pylons.
Right. You want me to help you lay down some pylons?
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. By the way, everyone, I hope that all my fellow American viewers had a good Memorial Day the other day.
Hey, I need to double check my how I did it. Wait, where is it? I didn't actually write it down, just say randomly.
Hello, immersive engineering.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I just need to know how much space you have.
Hey, can we should try saving this immersive engineering crusher and see what happens. All right. Do we need to fill those gaps with pylons?
Yes.
And they're non-directional. Like they don't care which direction you're facing when you place them.
Yeah.
As long as they're lined up, and they can line up in any direction. You know?
Yeah. Oops, sorry. Now for the corners, one there.
How many tall?
Let me go double check.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, I think at most it won't work until we get the right height and everything, because we're trying to teleport the dimension back, and most will just cut the building in half. That's what will happen in the end.
Oh.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It'll be 9 tall.
Hey, that's what I did. Haha. Now we connect them all together with cables.
Yes, and then build a battery bank.
And so now you guys can see how we're doing this. Well, you don't have to use smart cables, Shiva.
I feel better with smart cables.
They make you all warm and fuzzy inside.
No, they actually allow me to debug if something goes wrong, or like if one of the pylons are getting a channel.
Sure. Let's get rid of this immersive engineering stuff.
Well, did you want to test it out?
No, not the crusher. I'm just getting rid of these things.
Oh, okay.
This is where I'm going to put the batteries. I mean, we don't really need all that much. Let's just...
Yeah, we just need Need a good
Let's
chunk.
just build. I'm just gonna build just enough.
Yeah, we're gonna need for this setup at least 10 million RF.
10 MRF. Well, that technically only needs 4 of these.
Actually, this is the perfect time to show how efficient it can be.
So I got 4 of these. So 3 times 4 is 12. So there's 12 MRF in here. So I will. Oh, I need a creative cell as well to keep it charged. Oh, and I just got rid of my stupid. I'm always doing that, getting rid of the block that I actually need. There. Power.
Yeah, let me just hook up these up. Let's see, I need a dense cable over here then.
Ah. Do you want me to put some smart cable on these things?
Yes. Oh, these will attach a dense cable. They're not limited.
Yeah.
Sets up.
Cool.
You just need to get in a way connected to the controller via dense cable.
All right, they're all lit up. Does that mean there's enough thingy?
No, I just have to connect up the controller now. And as you can see with that ribbon thing, it actually
It's only using.
increase it's no, come over here, look all that extra pylons did. It's now down to 100% efficiency and it's using 1.28 RF.
Wow, that's very little power actually. That's less than one of these dense energy cells. So yeah, you can see that this is so this is the optimal setup.
Well, I could probably go farther if I wanted.
We can't go better than 100%.
Well, we can try. Never really tried that.
How can you get better than 100%? The efficiency might actually go down even. No, something can't be more than 100% efficient, can it?
You never know. We'll see.
Still 100%.
Yep, we can't go any lower, but you can see how much it takes us for a bit. Let me see, a 9 by
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Now these things are smaller than the ones on the bottom. Can you could you make the ones on the bottom shorter and still
Probably,
work?
but for now,
Anyway, so a system like this scaled up gives you 100% efficiency. That's not a whole lot of power. So now if you put the cell in there, which has our house in
and
it,
press enter.
and press the button.
Oh, it's not. Let's see how much power it is. Something's not wrong with it. Oh, we have to connect the battery bank strictly to the cell.
What?
The I/O thing.
Oh, the power won't go through the.
No. It'll go through if you're like connecting to other machines, but you have the power directly connected to this.
All right.
Let's see, size 8 by. Oh, it's too tall.
What? Oh, it's too tall?
Yeah.
So it's an 8 by 7 by 7. So it has to be the exact same size.
Yeah, see, or maybe I'm too short.
Come on, Shoes.
Okay, let me go double check what I'm doing wrong.
It's supposed to work. This is a.
It has to be exact.
This is a tutorial. We're supposed to be showing people how to do it. Does it not like the fact that you didn't have the side bits on it when you did it on the other side, or?
I'm just doing an overview, like aerial double check. Everything's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only thing I'm thinking of is it's too short in terms of back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Could we like? Yeah, I think it may be too short. Going back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we need one more line on the bottom.
Huh?
We need one more line on the bottom.
Oh, so it's not wide enough.
Yeah, no, not wide enough like that. I'm talking like this.
What?
Here.
Oh.
So destroy the corner one. It's in the back.
Why don't I just put that corner in the front?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10.
All right, so now it should work.
What's the power usage like? Is it 100% efficient?
By the way, 97. Yep. By the way, Chiefs, what happens if you're standing in the area when something teleports into
I think you get teleported the other way. You like replace. Is it in the place?
That one was taller than the other ones, so I just snapped off a bit. There we go. The burning house is here. Okay, get rid of it. It's going to set the trees on fire.
Trying to.
Oh, I broke part of the IO.
Oh, now I can't teleport back.
Put it back. All right, so that's how the Spatial IO works. So that's pretty darn cool. So this allows you to, as you saw, save not just buildings. You could just save a room and then have a multi-function room in your base that you just swap the disks out whenever you. There was a you guys may have seen the Yogscast have this video series on their channel. There was an adventure map someone made on a space station, and this is how he did it. He had a bunch of stuff saved in a Spatial IO that you would then use to access various parts of the base, and that was used as a gateway for parts in that adventure map. I forget the name of it. Somebody in the comments will surely know. But
they called it Deep Space Nine or something.
Yeah, they did.
You want to test this
yeah,
out,
let's
right?
Try it.
Let's see if it makes a queue. Actually, I don't need this time. I just need to do.
We don't need efficiency. We just need it to work.
We may need some efficiency.
It's not a very big thing that we're trying to save.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just going to build an entirely new thing over here?
Yeah. Let's see. 1.545 MRF. Let me get a new cell.
All right, we got plenty of power.
I just need to get a new cell and button it up.
Hopefully it won't crash the game, but if it does,
you know what
to do this. All right. You know what? Maybe
it did it and nothing. I should put a block in there just to be sure, like a grass block or something.
Wait, is there something stored in here?
There we go. Let's try it now.
It's not doing anything. Let me try. Okay, try it now.
No. Well, it's working. It's draining the power, but it's not accepting.
All right, so I guess you can't save immersive engineering multi-block structure machines in here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode on the Spatial IO. I hope you understand how to use it now. Very expensive, and it's very in-game. The sheer number of pylons that you need makes it very prohibitive for anywhere else but the end game. Oh, darn it, sticky keys. So, anyway, stay tuned for future episodes. Applied Energistics is almost over. We're almost through everything.
I think the only things left is to show off that cutting knife thing.
Yeah, pretty much. So
Actually,
then we'll
we
be
can do
done
that
with.
now.
No, we're done. Then we'll be done with immersive engine. Applied Energistics, and
then we'll do something else.
We'll get more series coming at you. So stay tuned for that. I'm SentinalhMC, and I'm signing out.